on to the final day of the 64th Annual Eastern States 200 weekend. I still can't get over last night, man. That was just such a phenomenal race. Race of the Year candidate. I just don't know what else to say. You probably caught at the end there was one guy in the section who had my laps open, so everyone was waiting for him to like actually say who won the race, because I couldn't really tell from this angle when it's that close going across the line. 200 laps though, big block modifieds. This is what I consider to be the biggest race of the year. Growing up at this track, this is what I've always known as the crown jewel marquee event for the modified guys. But before we get into that, we have the street stock feature. Now, if you're new to the channel, I spent all year hanging out with the street stock division at this track and getting to know all the drivers, all the teams, the cars, and everything else. So if you would like, before we get into the features, go back onto my channel and check out the playlist Street Stock Stories. Maybe you could pick a favorite driver so that when you're watching the feature in this video, you know who to root for. Other than that, it's a beautiful sunny day, no wind, much better than yesterday. Obviously you can see they're working on the track behind me. I'm ready for it. Coming off of last night, I'm ready for more racing, man. This is why I love big block modified racing. This is why I love small block modified racing. Northeast modifieds, man, we got the best racing on the planet, and we're just so lucky that it's in our backyard.
I know some I think there's two of them.
Yeah, all right.
But it's actually stealing. Yeah.
Now I realized I have no idea what half these guys actually look like.
In your front row for 25 laps of full fender frenzy action. On the outside pole, 2025 Street Stock Champion here at the Speedway, the 191. It is Jack Beaumont. Courtesy of Sharon's Toy, he'll pick up an additional $75. And your pole award winner, he is a former 4-time champion of this event, multi-time track champion from here at the Orange County Fair Speedway. Also the pole award winner, $150 courtesy of Crackers Motorsports. Ladies and gentlemen, my best friend in the entire world, it's the big man, Jimmy Marr. We're gonna do it, gentlemen. Start your engines. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Gentlemen, start your engines. Coming at you. We can't see you flashing the lights, but jump up and down on the roofs of your cars, especially if you're... Very slowly, they work off at turn number 4. Keep an eye on Jim Marr, Jack Beaumont. Here we come, ladies and gentlemen, at turn number 4. It's Street Stocks! Rewinder ready for the number 1 spot as it works off at turn number 2. Beaumont on the outside, Walter Henry trying to make that outside groove stick. It doesn't work that time, but Jimmy Marr is going to lead him down to turn number 1. Beaumont on the outside. Bob Slate back there in spot number 2. 25 laps is a long distance for a full fender race car here at the 5/8 hard clay, so watch them all try to settle in. Bob Slate now quickly taking over spot number 2. Number 1. They make it through the first lap. This thing's making the lead. Beaumont stuck. Problems over in turn number 3. Looking inside the car. Well, here we come at turn number 4. We're going to go green flag racing. We are back to green flag. A single file restart. Maybe problem for Walter Henry. They got Jack up with a good start. Here comes David Slate down to the inside of Jack Beaumont. It's Jimmy Marr up to the number 1 spot. Slate back in spot number 2. Beaumont sitting 3rd. Here comes Kyle Welsh. They keep it going. They're going to walk it off as Jimmy pitches the sail over the head. Oh, man. That double stays back up. Here we go. Henry down the outside. Janet Slate now trying to get around here. Slate and Welsh got together over there in turn number 4. Got a full sitter. Here comes Thompson. Motorsports #1 machine. Him and Beaumont get together a little bit. Beaumont goes around. Carlo's in the wall. Oh, let's hope that everybody makes it through. Oh, tough break. Danny Carlo got into the back of Jack Beaumont. Jaden Slate got to start to go to work on Jimmy Marr. Watch Slate up to the outside. So back there in slot. Now Walt Henry starting to come alive. That is number 5. Battle is on for spot number 5. We got trouble. Jaden Slate almost put together with a lap car here on the front straightaway. That's going to box him off quite a bit. Joe Morris. Missed out there. Look over here on the left side. Morris lap car. In the #1 machine, this will be his 5th career Eastern States Championship. Jaden Slate trying to make good just outside. In the position right now. So there's some patient in the weeds. I don't think that #4 car has done just the problems for Gary Burr on the field. May have an expired power plant. We're going to stay clean and green. You're going to try and get it off the racing surface. Back to the back right now. Here we come into turn #4. We're going to go back to green flag racing. And Tarantino gets into the back end of Salerso. Gets him moved up just a little bit as he came off the field. Here comes Jaden Slate down the inside of Tarantino. Slate looks for the #2 spot. 3 cars stands for the #2 position down the back straightaway. Tommy Salerso holds on to the #2 spot. Jaden Slate down to the inside. No contact. That's great. Good job, Jaden Slate. You've learned it. And Tarantino now crossed up over in turn #4. We've got Walt Henry in the wall. This isn't good. We're going to go back to green flag racing. Slate now takes over the #2 spot. Jaden Slate has been so... Oh, we got big trouble. That's B-A-D. See, I didn't take that from you. Go racing. He's up there on the outside looking for the #1 spot. Jaden Slate now switches lanes. Here comes Tommy Salerso up to the outside of the solo tire #4 car. He'll settle back in right now. Jaden Slate, 3 cars. Problems for Tarantino. He's shut down on the back straightaway. Tarantino's going to take it pit side. Marr gets a little crossed up over in turn #4. 3 cars for the #1 spot. Here comes Tommy Salerso. He's quickly got the #1 spot. He's out front like just a little bit of a bumper. The fire chicken running really good. The #4 car. Jaden Slate now going to go 3 wide for the #1 position. Watch him off the back stretch. Turn #2. I got crossed up against that Sullivan County education. I can't really have it. Don't know my Q's from B's. Here they go down to turn #3. Jimmy Marr trying to hold on to the #1 spot. They're going to get the 5 to go sign, or they already got it. I can't remember. Here they come down the front straightaway. Jaden Slate, now your new race leader. Slate comes alive in the SL8 car. Jimmy Marr down to the inside. Tommy Salerso. They have found something in that second group. Watch the Slate boys over in turn #2. Slate sets sail down the back straightaway. He's your new race leader. Jimmy Marr sitting second, starting to go away in that #1 machine. Championship. Don't count out Tommy Salerso. This kid's got a no-quit attitude. Watch him down in turn #1. Salerso down to the inside. We stay clean and green. We're going to probably see the checkered flag this time live. Slate down the back stretch to the bottom lane. Holds on to the #1 position. He's got 2 more left-handed turns. Salerso second. Marr is third. Deborah sitting 4th. Kyle Welsh. He'll go to the compound, but Ron get caught cheating. He's got a big giant carburetor. Here they come off of turn #4. Checker flag set to fly. Ladies and gentlemen, picking up the Eastern States 25 Championship. It's Jaden Slate. Tommy Salerso is second. Jimmy Marr third. Deborah is 4th. Put your hands together. He can hear you now. Jaden Slate.
the Halmore International number 84 wide car, Kid Rocket, Alex Jankowski. Your pole sitter from the Shannick Station, New Jersey, the Ace Materials Active Disposal number 6 car, Matty Ice, Matt Stengel. Hey, folks, you've got 4 big words that are going to turn us loose out here this evening.
Drivers, start your engine!
Awesome job. There you have it. The field will roll away. Memorial Eastern States 200.
Big thank you to all the great people here at the Orange County Fair Speedway in attendance here. It's been a blast and it's been fun. That doesn't say definitely has to end. I will assume the other rules have been written that way, but again, we keep that in mind going forward.
Supporting stock car racing here at the legendary House of Power. Wave back, let them know that this is Goosebumps. Backstretch driving, you had your practice, now it comes down to it. We've got you on TV back there. Voice minds and gas pedals of every big block modified out here tonight. At home, you can see off to the left of your screen, cars up in the backstretch driving, lighting them up, flashing their lights. Maybe even hear some horns honking. They get set to salute you folks here in the Eastern States Racing Festival. We're going brass tacks racing right now. Ladies and gentlemen, hold on to your seatbelts. Here we come down the straightaway.
Give it to Matt Stengel.
Pace truck back down the inside, ready to fill the Kowski. Orchestrator with that pace truck. Here they come in turn number 4. We go back to the Stefano Detail Pros out of Milford. Thank you to all the great sponsors here. Here they come on turn number 4. Green flag on, we punch the clock, we're going back to work.
I didn't see it, but that's because I'm leaning back and I can't see that.
By next year, everybody will have it, guaranteed. Yeah, here we go. I'm going to turn number 4. Back to green flag racing action. Joel, no comments from the peanut gallery over here. Johnston, Toyota Tundra, pace truck back to the inside. Here we come. Right style, one spot. Get off that fourth third, Matty Matt leads the way. DIRTcar Trench Post Technologies, number 1 machine back out on the racetrack. Matt Williamson opts to choose the outside starting lane. It's only his option to himself. Johnston, Toyota Tundra, pace truck back down the inside. Here we go. Back to green flag racing. Excitement down the inside. Comes alive, the hot mix down Bucky's Road. Pit crews are all standing by. Tires, of course, and fuel, the top two no-nonsense changes, and a couple of other adjustments. Now's the time to make it on this Bucky's Road. All right, so turn with Mike Mallett. Teachers who are here, rules.
Choose to go to the hot pit, they'll have to refuel and or make any changes they can perform in the allotted 12-minute period.
Transpired aboard the chassis number 3 car.
Here we go, there's the horn. 2 guys staying on track here.
That's right now. Our opponent laps of competition. That leaves in his second active walk the first third. Track team with
Franco's fires now, put one on the outside. Franco's that time. Right, whatever it is.
Affecting getting them up.
Voodoo economics.
Yeah, Carson Rice turned out to keep an eye on the Chipmunks racing the open fire related conflict right as well. Here we come. Timpo's got his hands full. He's got to be worried about left side, right side. We've got 3 lanes of excitement here. And Alan's right shoulder and he just let me get this warped out his brow. He knows that super back in the hunt.
I believe it's going to be okay with Bardo. They may stop here in Kansas. 90.
Yes, last 10 laps. The power of the North Flat and white caution must be the end. He's past the here we go. Bridge front rockers by Johnson. Back down the inside. Back now he's being challenged by Superman Shepard. Shepard trying to work with maybe his turn number 3 and 4 this time. He's on the top lid coming out of the board. He's down the pass and good sign right there. Coming into victory lane, Alex Yankowski did the deed out here tonight in Middletown, New York. Tire man Jay Casimore standing back. Make some adjustments. He wasn't quite happy, but boy, I'll tell you, happiest driver right now, clapping from the office of the 84Y, your 2025 Eastern States winner, Kid Rocket, Alex Yankowski. Oh, baby. Hops down off the perch. Jamie Hauser back here, the Hauser brothers hat.
Hey, editing Tom here. I wanted to take a couple days to really soak up everything in and think about what I wanted to say for an outro, because Eastern States Weekend does mean so much to me, so I wanted to make sure I'm not going to mince words here. This was probably the best Eastern States I think I've ever been to where I was just a fan. The track conditions, Jamie Friesen, you nailed it, man. There is a clear reason why people call you the Dirt Whisperer. You knocked it out of the park. For the first time, I think, in a long time, definitely since I started the channel, I sat in the bare bleachers, and I didn't see a pothole on the track in front of me big enough to where I could lay down in. I mean, for the STSS race, the track conditions were perfect. Even, like, on the 200 here, the shot where I'm pointing down towards turn 4, and it's sometimes kind of hard to see, that's just the iPhone camera not really being able to handle that light that's pointed towards the track, and not really sure what lighting to adjust its own brightness to. With the naked eye, you could see turn 4 clearly. That was awesome. A lot of people complain about the price of Eastern States Weekend, and I kind of get it. Without doing all the math one for one, though, the cost of tickets for all 4 days are about the same as Super Dirt Week. It's just really the food that's a little bit more expensive. Fonda 200, I bought $4 Labette Blue Lights. Super Dirt Week, it was $4 Real American beers. Here, because of the 31st Lap Tavern, it's $8 Budweisers. Yeah, it's more expensive, but honestly, I still think you get what you pay for here. Small block modified race, holy shit, race of the year. I mean, honestly, even here, the 200 with Yankowski, he nailed it, man. A lot of people, I heard, say everything has been handed to the kid, but he's making the most of it, so can you really be that upset with him? I mean, I had a blast. This was... I love Eastern States, man. I love it. Home track, like I said, throughout the whole weekend. This is the crown jewel I grew up really knowing about. But that's all I got for Eastern States Weekend 2025. Thank you guys so much for watching all 3 parts, if you did, or at least making it to the end of this one. I always get a lot of people coming up saying hi to me and that they watch my videos and they love it, and I can't say thank you guys enough, because I'm not doing this for me. I'm doing this to try to help local racing grow, or try to get 1 or 2 new people into it, man, somehow, some way, showcasing how great of a community we have. And I always just say, man, right back at you, thank you for continuing to go to these races. That's all I got, though, for Eastern States. Thank you, guys. Comment down below what you thought of the weekend, or even just the 200 as a whole. Subscribe for more. I'm not done track chasing just yet. I got a couple more. Like the video if you liked it. And guys, as always, support your local short track. Thank you.